Hello, welcome back to my Bytnex video. In today's video, I am going to show you the best way to generate your deposit address in Bytnex, because I have noticed that some people are having less payment arriving in their Bytnex account. So this video will show you exactly the right way to get it done. You may also be watching the video on this thumbnail that says the right way to deposit. So they are all the same video, okay? But I just want to make sure that anybody that is looking to deposit money into Bytnex and activate their contract will be able to do so correctly without having to have less money coming into their account. Okay, so I am going to dive right in and show you exactly how to get this done. Okay, now when you want to deposit in Bytnex, you have two options. Okay, you have to deposit with option 1 Bitcoin or option 2 Bitcoin Cash. Now the difference between both ways or both options is Bytnex deposit fee. As you can see from option 1, Bitcoin will attract a 3% fee, okay, if you want to use Bitcoin to deposit. For option 2, on my right hand side here, it is only 1% Bytnex deposit fee. You choose which option is better for you. I always recommend people use Bitcoin Cash because Bitcoin Cash is what I have been using regularly. Okay, if you choose the option that you want to use to deposit, you have to follow these steps for you to be able to do it correctly, okay, in the right way. So let's start with option 1, which is with Bitcoin, and this is a good example that I have given you from this example 1. When you are depositing $100, for example, if you want to activate the contracts of $100, they have the contract for 24 months for $100, they have a contract of 36 months for $100, they have for 84 months for $100, and they have for 60 months for $100. So whichever contract you want to deposit into and activate, as long as the minimum to deposit into that contract is $100 for the activation. So when you add 3% fee, that will make it $103. Now this is the fee added to it. What I do recommend is you add extra $5 for market fluctuations, because Bitcoin can go up within few minutes and it can come down as well within few minutes. So let's say you send exactly 103 from your exchange, and then Bitcoin went down within that 30 minutes or 45 minutes that is going to go through the blockchain before it arrives your Bytnex account. That money will drop less than $100, and if that happens, it means you won't be able to activate your contract because the money has gone down. Okay, but if you add extra $5 when the market fluctuates, that will cushion out the fluctuation. Okay, so in total, what I recommend as an example for you to follow to get it right is to generate a deposit address of $108. So remember, when you are depositing $100, please make sure you add $8 on top. That is the summary of this example. Okay, so if you wish to join Bytnex today and you want to deposit your $100, add extra $8 on top of it. Okay, and then you now go to your private wallet or exchange and send the money. Now remember to consider transaction fee as well from your private wallet or exchange that you are sending it from. Okay, so on my right hand side here, if you want to use Bitcoin Cash for your deposit, remember that there is a fee of 1% as well. Okay, so don't forget that there is always a fee for any deposit you want to make in Bytnex, and I want everybody to be aware of that. So let's say the same example, you want to deposit using $100, but in this case you want to use Bitcoin Cash. So you add 1% because there's a 1% fee, as I have already explained to you with this screenshot directly from Bytnex account, right? So there's a 1% fee, so 1% of $100 will be 101. Okay, and then again add extra $5 market fluctuation fee. That will bring it to a total of $106. So you will generate a deposit address for 106 from your Bytnex account. Then same process, go to your private wallet or exchange and send it. Okay, once more, remember to consider transaction fee from your private wallet, okay, or exchange, because that is still there if you want to send it. Okay, now let's look at example 2 on 2 options that you have. From my left hand side here, this is option 2 for depositing using Bitcoin. Okay, let's say you don't want to deposit $100. Let's say you want to deposit $1,000 using Bitcoin. So again, add the 3% fee. Okay, 3% fee of 1,000 will be $30. So that will be $1,030. As I said before, remember to add extra $5 for market fluctuation fee. Okay, and then the total that you will generate a deposit address for will be $1,035. And then you will now go to your private wallet or your exchange and send the money. So that is for Bitcoin if you want to deposit $1,000 to activate the promo packs. Okay, now on my right hand side here, example 2 for people depositing Bitcoin Cash, you will notice that you will add extra 1% fee, which is going to be $1,010, and then the market fluctuation fee that you need to add extra will be $5. So altogether you will send $1,015. Okay, so remember to generate the address for that. Now you notice that there is big difference between depositing with Bitcoin and depositing with Bitcoin Cash. So if you are depositing a higher amount of money in Bytnex, you will notice that Bitcoin Cash is cheaper in terms of the fee. Okay, so the fee is 1% for Bitcoin Cash deposit, but the fee for Bitcoin itself is 3%. So if you want to save yourself some money, I will recommend you use Bitcoin Cash for your deposit. So this is the best way, the right way on how to generate deposit address and how to send your deposit correctly, so that when the money arrives your account in Bytnex, you will have more than enough to activate either 100 contract or $1,000 contract. Okay, now these are the screenshot examples of how to generate, those deposit address that you have just seen above. On my left hand side here, this is example 1 using $100 if you want to deposit in Bitcoin. Okay, so you enter on the deposit page 108 and then you click ready to deposit. That will not generate the address. You will not be able to send your Bitcoin, and your Bitcoin will arrive successfully. Okay, on my right hand side here, example 1 for people that want to use Bitcoin Cash, you will generate address for 106. So you are saving yourself $2 if you are using Bitcoin Cash. Okay, now the second example here is the people that are going to deposit 1,000 to activate the promo pack for your contracts. Okay, so again, you will see that you have to enter $1,035, okay, on the deposit slip and generate the deposit address, and then go back to your exchange to send exactly this amount of money in Bitcoin. On my right hand side here, a second example for somebody that is wanting to deposit with Bitcoin Cash, you will be able, of course, to generate a deposit address for $1,015. So if you follow the above examples, you will be able to deposit the correct capital to get your DeFi hybrid contract activated without any issues at all. Okay, below this you will notice that I have given you a sneak peek of what you are going to do after your money arrives. Okay, so what you then need to do once your money arrives is to go to my portfolio, click on my portfolio. There will be a drop down, and that drop down you will see overview portfolio. So if you click on the overview portfolio, that will now give you access to confirm if your deposit have arrived. Once your deposit have arrived, you go back again and click on my portfolio and select apply hybrid contract. Okay, when you click on hybrid contract on my right hand side here, this page will open up, and if you wish to activate the $100 contract, you just click on DeFi 24 staking selected, and then you click on where it says continue to invest at the bottom here, and then click confirm your hybrid contract that you have selected, and that will now activate your contract. If you don't want to do the 24 months for $100 contract, if you want to do the 1,000 for the 24 months contract for 15 contracts, then you follow the same process, right? So this is it. Thank you guys. I hope this video helps you to know how to generate the correct amount of money to deposit into your Bytnex account. This is the best way to get it done. I've done it many times with my team members. I've done it many times for myself. I have 22 contracts as I'm recording this video, and I wish to be purchasing more contracts in the future. Once you keep doing this the right way, you will be able to continue to activate contracts every now and then. You can also share this video, of course, with your friends and family that are in Bytnex or that are looking to join Bytnex, and they want to know how to deposit their money correctly and how to activate their contract correctly. Now, don't get me wrong, I have done similar video, how to register, how to deposit, and how to finally activate your contract. The links to those videos are in the video description below, so please make sure you follow those videos and follow the links for you to be able to get this done. Register in Bytnex, because this is a good platform that don't require any effort at all. The only effort that is required is for you to register and deposit and activate, which to me, it doesn't take more than 20 minutes to do that if you follow all the steps correctly. And then you just sit back and wait for your 2-year term to elapse, and then you will receive your $22,000 if you have activated a contract with $100. If you activate a contract with $1,000, which is the promo pack, you should be looking at $330,000, okay, that you are going to receive at the end of your 2-year term. So this is a good platform that is 100% passive. We are not actually physically doing anything right now other than what I have just explained to you. Okay, so you sit back, you let your money work for you, let your money go into staking for you, and then earn this money on a daily basis. There is a daily profit that comes into your dashboard that is automatically compounded for you until you reach your 2-year term, or your 3-year term, or your 5 years term, or your 7 years time, depending on the contract that you activated. Okay, and then you will receive your bulk money. That is how it works. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. The link to join is below this video description. If you wish to do so, please make sure you use that link, and I welcome you straight into my team in Bytnex. Thank you, and God bless.